Welcome to yet another episode of Nerds with Badges, my platform for security guards, police officers, military, anybody that has a badge that is into nerd culture, whether that's video games, comic books, movies, music, technology, computer stuff, nerd stuff, like I said. I got here to work early like I always do. I was running a little late because I was playing this game called Gigabash that came out years ago. Gigabash basically is a sort of like a giant monster, I guess, like a Godzilla kind of game. Well, it is a Godzilla game because they added Godzilla DLC over the years. And there was a monster that they just made free for DLC, and I was trying to get access to him. I was having issues downloading getting the files and downloading it for some reason. So anyway, I was able to try the monster out, and so usually when I get to work, I upload some videos onto YouTube for my video gameplays of the day. Play some games, relax, have me a cup of coffee before I start my shift. But they changed the internet password here. They do it like every now and then they do it. This all started after this incident happened years ago. May have been like 10 years ago. Actually made the news. A company got hacked, I think. It's a real big deal. So they started changing the passwords for login and everything. So I don't have internet access at this moment. So I'm gonna have to get the internet password and log in later and upload this video along with some videos that I did today. Like I said, I did the Gigabash game, which you should definitely check out. I would recommend the game. If you like Godzilla, he's in the game. They added him for DLC. It's interesting to have a game come out and then support it with DLC. It keeps the game going. It's like Ask Mario Kart, right? Mario Kart Deluxe for the Switch. Nintendo really, they could still release DLC for that game, new DLC for that game, and people would still be playing. People are still playing Mario Kart. I'm talking about. I went online and was able to play some matches and have any problem. The Mario Karts, if they had the servers still going for the 3DS or the DS, I don't think the servers are alive anymore, unfortunately. But I remember I used to come home from work, man, and this is like years after the system is not even being popular anymore, and I would be able to just have matches of Mario Kart. It's just a shame. Those games are fun to play offline, and I guess you can probably connect 3DSs together wirelessly and play matches. I think you can still do that, but when you have a game that comes out that has online connectivity, it's a big part of the game. Like, I don't even know if I get the Switch 2 and I bring it with me to work, the online, I'm not able to go online and play matches and anything here at work because of the firewalls or whatever they're using to block the internet, because of another incident that happened involving some shady internet usage of something that happened years ago. For years, probably about 4 years, I was coming to work and playing Mario Kart and Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. I would play matches. It was something I would do daily, and then all of a sudden I couldn't anymore, and it just kind of sucked. So I've been on the fence about getting a hotspot, but I may need to invest in that if I want to play any games online when I don't have internet access. Or here, like I said, I can't play. I can stream through Game Pass, which is really amazing that actually works. But if I try to play games online, I can't. Maybe I need to try some Game Pass on multiplayer games. Could be something with Microsoft servers. Anyway, I was coming to work tonight. I took a Uber to work, Uber or Lyft. I can't remember. I think it was Uber. I had a really interesting conversation with the driver about digital distribution and stuff. It was really interesting. And I was telling him about the my little adventure with Spike Lee's vampire movie with the strange title. But it's not strange. I think I know why it has the title that it does, and it's interesting. No one else in this world has probably figured it out. I can confidently say that. But the title of the movie is The Sweet Blood of Jesus. Not the, there's a D-A. The Sweet Blood of Jesus. I bought this movie years ago on Vimeo. Spike Lee funded the movie using Kickstarter. I bought this movie now. I own this movie digitally. I go back to watch it like a week ago, and it's just gone from my library because apparently Vimeo don't have the licenses anymore, which just fucking pissed me off. I looked online to try to see where I could watch it. It says it was available on Tubi, but it's not. This movie's not available digitally anywhere. This is like Get on the Bus wasn't available for like the longest, and I don't know if Girl 6 is available anywhere. But I ended up having to buy the DVD because the Blu-ray was like, I think the Blu-ray is like $80 or something like that. So the DVD, I got it. I think it was like $29. So it's really good quality. I got to make sure that I back it up though, because you can do that. I guess actually this computer don't even have. I'm using my Gigabash gaming laptop to do this video. I'm just too lazy to get my Chromebook out. But I need to maybe invest in a DVD burner, so I can back up all my movies. I got a lot of movies. I got a large collection of movies. And I think if I could just put everything on a hard drive, then I could just put all the physical stuff in storage and I don't have so much clutter. Anyway, I'm excited about the Switch launching Thursday or Wednesday night. I'm going to try to get one, but IGN Live is happening this week. So I may end up waiting on the Switch too. I'm not gonna lose sleep over not being able to get one, because I know it's probably gonna be pretty almost impossible to find one. I'll say probably the first 6 months is just gonna be crazy trying to find one, unless all the people that are complaining about some of the stuff that Nintendo's doing actually speak with their wallet. We'll see how it sells. As it is, it looks like pre-orders are just gone, and I heard some places are even canceling pre-orders, so it's going to be interesting to see. But that's my little video for now. I gotta get ready to go and change. Well, I really have to change. I have my uniform on. Sometimes it gets cool here at night when I have to do patrols and stuff. So I have a security jacket that I wear over this most of the time, and I have to go get the hat out of my locker, and I go get all my equipment, my radio and stuff, because we use cell phones to do our D-texts. So I have a walkie-talkie, I have a cell phone, and I have an earpiece. I keep forgetting to wear it. Let's see what else we have. The phone, radio, earpiece. I think there was some other piece of equipment. The keys to open all the doors and stuff. So I'm trying to get through this week. I gotta go and get my eyes checked probably Thursday or Friday. And I'll get glasses. I'm taking physical therapy for my arm because I think I pulled a muscle or something. It's happened over a month ago, and I'm still dealing with this. So I got physical therapy for that. I got a lot of stuff to do, and sometimes it feels like I need a personal assistant. I gotta start writing down a schedule for my days, but I just have so much on my plate now. Sometimes I feel like I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Working on my comic books, still working on my film. The script is still being worked on. I mean, I just haven't heard anything from the director that I have for the project, so I got to make a decision if I'm going to go with someone else, because I think I may end up doing that. I have some ideas that might just be too difficult, or they may just prove to be too daunting for what I want to do with the story. And I'm also working on my animated project, getting close to the finish line on that, thankfully. Still trying to do my podcast. I want to do bigger and better things with my podcast, have more guests, different locations and things, develop like an intro and a music. Actually, I do have an intro and music, but I want to do something different. I also got to get some shirts made, some apparel. So I got a lot of stuff that I got to think about. I got 8 minutes before my shift starts, so I got to run right now. This time is just flying by. Make sure that I have the right time. Sometimes my computer time is a little off. Yep, it's 9:52 for real. So I gotta run, but I will be back. I will more than likely go to IGN and do a video on that. And Sinners is going to be on home video tomorrow, incredibly quick. Seemed like it was just in the theater like a month ago. But yeah, it's going to be on home video, so I'll probably get that. But make sure that when I buy it on the Microsoft store that I look, because they'll have like the movie, and then they'll have the movie again, but it'll have the bonus features, and they're both for the same price. So sometimes you won't see the bonus one because they don't really like put it there in the front. They'll just have the regular version. I don't know why they do that, and they're trying to trick people. But yeah, sometimes I in the past, I've had to call them and, I want this version, and you gotta make sure that you don't buy the standard definition version of anything now too. But then again, most anything is in HD. But I gotta go. God, the time is just flying by, man. I need like a pause button.